I'm going to be really milking this next technique. When we do the down block, set, up block in kata. We do that all throughout the kata. There's a lot of techniques housed in your up block. We could, without the bag works, we can treat an up block, change the angle of that technique to being going forwards, and now we're going to palm up punch to the face. We could change the range of that and treat that like an uppercut to below the jaw. We can change the angle of the arm, and that twist at the end of your punch, we turn it into a chop to the throat or to the neck or just anywhere on the body that we feel like hurting at the time. The first technique is going to be that same punch to the hip. The second technique is going to be whatever it opens up. If I'm at a farther range, like if I'm going against David and he moves his whole body backwards when you hit him there, that's your palm up punch. If you're a little bit closer, you're uppercut. If you're somewhere in the middle, that's your mobile guillotine to the neck. With the bags, we're going to start with a palm up punch. We're going to drop our knees, punch down to the hip, palm up punch with the back hand. You can add a little gathering step to get power, or you can just twist your hips to get power. It can be 1, 2. It can be 1, 2. For this one, he's going to have this first one low still, and the second one, instead of facing me, I'm going to have him angle it down. I punch down into that hip. The second technique, however, I'm going to treat as an uppercut, and that is this motion of the up block, and I'm going to go under that chin and turn it into a Pez dispenser. For those of you that never had childhoods, Pez dispensers dispense candy, and that little animal head on it, and it would tilt up and it would open its freakishly long neck and the candy would come out. And now watch my body. I drop my weight, and that gives me the room to rise my weight. It's like that old man that fought Jake Paul recently. He was really famous for this big uppercut technique. That's why you need to go down to go up, and you don't want to waste the down. I'm not just going to step off to the side or drop down. I'm going to hit him. That sets him up for that technique, and I'm going to take his head off.
This right here puts a lot of pressure on your neck spine.
So this next technique isn't going to feel as powerful on the bag because the angle is weird, but against a person, I'm just going to hit you in the arm. You can generate a lot of power twisting your arm like that. Add the force of your legs pushing upwards, and you drive into full extension. When I go here to his hip, I'm just going to do here, and I follow it up with here, and his carotid artery runs from his ear down to his carotid sinus. That's a knockout. I move a little over right here. It's not a knockout. That's a trip to the morgue if you don't get a tracheotomy real quick. That crushes the windpipe. Or you get him under the chin. He was talking about earlier. Puts a lot of pressure on the spine, and it can jostle the nerves that lead to your brain and do a knockout and hit him in the chin. All sorts of stuff that you don't want to do to your pets, your best friend, your dog, or your parent. But if someone's trying to hurt you real bad, that's when you're going to want to apply. Pull the bags out, this one down so I can hit with that down block, and the other one, just kind of angle it forwards a little. I'm going to come up with that forearm, boom, pop, boom, pop, boom, pop. And you see the motion of the up block there. We're just changing the angle. It's that twist. That twist at the end of the up block is super important because that's where all your techniques come in from, and that aren't just doing this. It's anything where you twist the arm, you're training with that up block. So boom, pop, work on it.